Now, I'd like to say that I think it's really important in the educational testing industry to uphold standards of quality. All of us, all the players working together to do that. And when we think about quality in ETS and TOEFL, we're really thinking about validity on the one hand, and then reliability on the other hand. And I want to link reliability to two further elements, which is security and scoring. But let me start with validity first. I mean, any test that is used for a typical high stakes purpose like university admissions, needs to test the kind of English communication that happens in the domain, right? So which means all the test items that are in a test need to be adequately designed so that they actually test what people have to use. So that's why, for example, a TOEFL IBT, of course, is the best-in-class example of this. But let's say in TOEFL Essentials, which is a shorter test, it's 1.5 hours. The tasks are shorter and they're more faster paced, so it's a very different design. But even there, for example, every test question on TOEFL Essentials goes beyond just a word or a sentence or a simple short paragraph, because those kinds of things do not test English proficiency for communication in a university, for example. So it all starts with test design, and that's how we ensure a highly valid design as a way of preserving quality. Talking about reliability and talking about security as a way to ensure reliability, this is extremely important to us. Both the TOEFL IBT Home Edition and the TOEFL Essentials test will be delivered only with human beings watching the test taker from beginning to end. 100% live human proctoring. We use artificial intelligence technology, but only to assist the human proctor as an additional tool, not to replace the human proctor. We don't believe in TOEFL and ETS that a test that doesn't have this kind of human proctoring provides adequate security that ensures reliability and fairness. And we've been doing this obviously for over a year, and we compare scores on our IBT Home Edition product with the one that we run in the test center, and the scores are very comparable. Finally, I would say on scoring, scoring is another great way to ensure reliability of scores. What we do, for example, is when you look at the speaking and writing sections, which are the constructed response sections, and because we have a design that involves fairly complicated items on speaking and writing, those are not things that can be scored just by a machine. So we use human scorers to score the speaking and writing sections. Artificial intelligence is used to complement what they do, never to replace the human beings in scoring like that. So that's another way we ensure that scores are highly accurate and therefore reliable. If, for example, you use artificial intelligence technology and if it has to produce a reliable score, that means the items cannot be complicated themselves. AI can do a good job only when the items are fairly rudimentary, which means it's not a valid design. So we looked at all these trade-offs and went squarely in the area of top-notch validity and top-notch reliability through security and scoring.